Hello, my name is John Earl Salisbury III. I'm making this video to document my situation. I don't expect anyone to be really watching this except for myself in the future. So, future John, what's up, man? Did things work out or not really? Okay, here's my situation. Years of intense chronic back pain, debilitating. Uh, I tried so hard to heal. I put forth a great effort for years, and I'm at the point where I've realized I'm not going to heal. Unfortunately, it's just not going to happen, and I think my only options right now are extremes. So more specifically, what's going on with my back was chronic autoimmune inflammation. My immune system was attacking and destroying my spine. It was crippling, horribly painful, but I actually cured that. More on that later. I also had multiple traumatic injuries to my spine, joint instability, horrible muscle damage. All this came together to be a very excruciatingly painful experience, which I'm still experiencing. So I cured the out of control inflammation, arthritis. It turns out that was happening because of the food that I was eating. So I stopped eating all the plants and I started eating only meat. Went away within a week. No more chronic inflammation. Uh, However, I'm still left with all the damage that disease caused, and also joint instability and muscle damage. So I'm still in a horrible situation. I saw chiropractors. They only made my situation worse. And honestly, I think they're just uh, con men, bullshit artists. It's like pseudoscience. They just, you shouldn't be seeing a chiropractor. So they fucked me up really bad, which is part of the reason why I have this joint instability. Then I saw a bunch of doctors for a year. I saw like 50 doctors, every single type of specialist you can imagine, and multiple different of each. And that's also bullshit. Western medicine does not understand arthritis, autoimmune conditions, or chronic back pain, especially like long term, high impact chronic back pain. So that's bullshit. There's nothing they're going to do to help me. I'm completely on my own. So after that, I put forth, this great effort for about over a year without any exception, doing everything that I possibly could to try to heal. And I was off and still am all the drugs, um, walking at least, a mile, sometimes up to 4 miles a day. I'm exercising my core and all that. I'm trying to stretch and move my spine around carefully, of course. And, I cleaned up my diet, eating only meat. I did all this for over a year, and I'm not gonna heal. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm faced with these other options, which I guess I'll talk about now. I'm in a dark situation. I'm not going to heal. I think my only options to get rid of the pain are extreme. So I guess there's two options from here. One is a swift and certain end to the pain. I think you know what I'm talking about. Begins with a S, but I can't really say it on here. But I don't want to do that. That's also a horrible option. Uh, I want to live. I don't want to die. It's just so debilitating all the time. Um, that's a horrible option, but it would certainly get rid of the fucking pain. The other option, which seems kind of promising, is paralysis. Hear me out. So, if your spinal cord breaks, like a complete severage of the spinal cord, you will never feel anything below that level. It will never regenerate. Spinal cord does not regenerate. So, in my situation, where below my rib cage, and to the pelvis area, it's excruciatingly painful, horrible pain, destroyed my life. If I were to have a broken spinal cord between my shoulder blades, I could never feel that again. Chronic pain solved permanently. I could still use my arms. My cognitive functions would still be the same. I just couldn't use or feel anything below where the spinal cord broke. Of course, there would be complications, and it would be a hard life, and there would still be lots of chronic pain. But I have to try to do something for myself to get me out of this horrible pain. I can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. That's insane. So, yeah, that's pretty much my situation. I'm not going to heal, turning towards extremes. I just wanted to make this video, and I might make some more in the future. See ya.